His maid wakes him up, saying that he will be late for the entrance exam, so he gets ready and uses teleportation magic to go there quickly. So as he enters the magic academy, the receptionist asks his name, so he says it's Cain, so he tells him seat number 285 and goes there. As he arrives, the written exam starts, and he completes it within 30 minutes. The teacher is shocked. Later on when the magic exam starts, and he uses the beginner's magic spell, but he ends up blowing up the target along the wall and trees. They all get scared of him, so his teacher takes him to the next exam, which is sword fighting. There he meets Claude from the guild. They both start sword fighting. Cain is like, "Thank God, it's me. Otherwise, normal students would be dead by now." Later on, the teacher stops them and tells them the exam ends here. Go back now. So Cain is back at home and tells his maid that the exam went pretty well. She gets happy a lot. Later on the next day, King is talking to Cain about what the hell did he do at the academy that he destroyed the whole boundary wall along with the forest in the magic exam test. He is like, just used beginner magic and thought it was okay, but it seems like it's too much. They told him that he gave the exam with commoners, which is why the headmaster of the academy was shocked, and he has to pay the bill for the broken boundary wall too. Later on, when King goes to check his result, he finds out that he is at the top of the exam. At that time, Silk tells him that Tellus is second and she is third. I hope this time he won't make a mistake and go to the commoner's side. On the way, he meets his sister, Rainy, who tells him that Cain has to give a speech because he is at the top. Later, when he is back at home, he tells his maid that he passed the exam and she is so pleased. The next day at the academy entrance ceremony, he met Tellus and Silk along with his parents, who were all happy to see him in uniform. As the ceremony starts, all the boys are like, how he dared to sit beside Princess Tellus and Silk. Later, the host of the ceremony asks Cain on stage to give the speech for the entrance ceremony. He tells them that he would like to be friends with all people, because the first king built this academy for all people to be treated equally. He hopes to be their friend in the future. At that time, King arrives and starts telling everyone that there is an irregular student, so be patient with him. Later on, when Silk and Tellus ask why he is late, he tells them that the king keeps telling him to be careful not to use too much magic. Later, class starts and the teacher tells them to select which career path they want to take. So Cain is like an adventurer, but Tellus tells him that he has to choose nobility because he is a baron and will soon get higher title. But Silk tells him you can choose both, while Tellus chose nobility with internal affairs because she wanted to help her future husband Cain, and Silk chose nobility along with commerce to help Cain in the future. Meanwhile, Parma gets stopped by 3 idiots who tell her that she is a commoner and can't be here, so when they see Cain, they are all scared. He tells them that even the headmaster has to treat every student equally. Silk and Tellus arrive, and she tells them if she sees them again doing this, then their families have to deal with the king. So they all say sorry to Parma later on, and they make Cain kneel, telling him that they have to talk to Parma. At that time, he hears a voice calling him to meet him in the library. As he goes there, he gets teleported to some other place. And someone is there, and Cain is like, how can there be coffee in this world? The guy tells him, welcome Cain, would he rather say Shina Kazuya from Earth. If you liked what you saw, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.